kind of all over the place today. I thought it would be easier to do that takeoff from the moon. Maybe I should have been more persistent. Let's take a look at what we have going right now. Okay, we did the moon tourism thing, apparently. What about... No, cancel. Current mission. Science data from the moon. Okay, so that's one thing. Right, so apparently we haven't lifted off here yet. So let's load in our craft. Moonlander 2 was the one. And just really add another stage, another tank of fuel. Somewhere in the middle there. Maybe a small one should suffice, right? One of those things. How much fuel does it hold? 45? That's not much. 180. Maybe half of that would be good. 360. Wait a second, why am I going for two of those if I can have one of them cheaper? Right? I think that makes more sense. Because this is 800, and two of those is going to be 1,000. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to add half of that to this. Maybe do it empty, because this I'm not using up entirely. There should be some left, which I could then transfer over to this thing. Hopefully. There is a way to do that. Maybe go for half? Then these have oxidizers, I hope. Well, this obviously we're not going to need, so we're going to put them up there. And this we need to take off, this we need to push up here. This can go. This is going to be connected here. Of these we want a couple. And so do we here. We just need to move it down as far as we can, so that they'll extend far enough, because that's a problem we had earlier, so that won't do. We're gonna have to move them. Hopefully that works. Okay, so let's take a quick look here. We're going to start with those retracted and get a load of our staging here. Whoa, that's way too much. This is liquid fuel and oxygen, so I can transfer that over to this. I had a bunch left once we were in orbit of the moon. So I guess we could transfer that over and use it. Maybe that makes sense. I need some struts here. I think I screwed that up. Yeah. Want two of them right here. Here and here. Okay, strut it up. There's a lot of energy there. We have the... Oh, I think I got rid of our antennae. Maybe get 3 of them for good measure. Right there. Okay. Save this. I hope this is the proper engine here. What do we have here? Is it the swivel? No, we need the... I think it's the Reliant we need. 1 meter, 1 meter. Oh no, we switched it out to the swivel already. Okay, that's what we want, because we do want the gimbal and whatnot. Alright, let's see who's in there. It should be Valentina. It is Jebediah for some reason. I can save that craft as often as I want, it's always Jebediah in there. I guess he just really wants to go to the moon. Let's take a look at our staging here now. We have this, which looks good. And we have this one, which we're gonna stage up here. And then we have this, yes. And this is for re-entry. Okay. And let's take a look at our delta V and whatnot. 1.33 seems a little low. We're gonna have to up this. 1.38, not enough. 4.6, still not enough. 5.1, let's keep it there. This is gonna be at altitude. Let's go for 40, whoops. Oh, kilometers. I thought it was in meters. So that's gonna be 1.47, that looks fine. And this is 1.37, which is a little bit on the low side. Maybe get it up a little bit more. 4.6, okay. Since we do have the extra weight of the empty fuel tank, or half empty, that is. Another save real quick, and let's try to launch this. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Why are we so wobbly? What's the wobble? Okay. I guess we need some more struts. This is way too long, apparently. Could I please have my cursor? Okay, so let's go double. Put that up here. Maybe to the side. I think that's better. I don't know. Yikes. It's way wobbly. Don't want to gravity turn just yet. Okay, now it's good. It was a biffed launch. Maybe I should just follow prograde like I did before. We're a little bit off center. It's poopy. So this used to take us to above 70k, the first stage. Which it doesn't look like it's gonna do today. Are we that much heavier just because of that one fuel tank, which isn't even full? Maybe I'm leaning too much. Just want to try and bring this over a little bit. Okay, that's good. Bring this to 70k. We're already wasting a lot of fuel here. I don't like that in the least bit. But we're above 70k. So let's do our orbit thing. A little bit more. There we go. All right, let's do that. Well, of course, Tina is going to work against us here. If I have her turn pro raid. Right, so at T-minus 28 seconds, we're going to burn like crazy. Let's get there a little bit more quickly. Bring up our periapsis so we can get into low curve in orbit, and then from there we're going to take it to the moon again. Let's watch the periapsis here. It's coming up quick. There. Alright. Not as centric as we had hoped, but it's okay. Now, let's set a target to the moon here. Take a look at our inclination. It's 0.1 degrees, which I think should be okay anyway. So we want to change our periapsis over here. Let's see where we can interface with the moon. There we go. That's bringing us closer. Maybe we can even burn a little bit less. Save some fuel. I wish I could see how far apart we are over there. I think we can bring it in a little bit closer. Yeah, just like that. Cool. 857, that's a little bit more than half our fuel. We're gonna have to do another burn up here to get us into moon orbit, but I think for now we have a plan. Okay. Turn too much too fast. A little bit more. And then we're gonna warp again. Right, okay, I think this should be good. Okay, let's readjust. It looks like it's going to be a very pro-grade burn. So let's just turn there. T-minus 60 seconds, we are going to have another burn coming up. Let's burn. There and try to keep it where it is supposed to be on the blue dot. We bring the speed down a little bit so I can follow it more closely. Okay. How do we do? We should have an interface with the moon now. I think we do. That's nice. So let's warp over there. And then we're going to get another maneuver going with the fuel we have left. In the hopes of getting into orbit around the moon again. Right, there we are. Okay, at the periapsis, we're going to bring this down as far as we can, maybe. Whoops, a little bit too far. Is 15k enough? I think it should be, right? Let's bring it down as close as we can to the moon. So that burns almost half our fuel. And we are going to do another little readjustment on the other side, so we're in a nice centric orbit around the moon. At which point we're going to then, I hate this, transfer the leftover fuel, come on, bring it back, into the other half-empty tank. Okay, let's just do this slowly here. I think it's going to be retrograde anyway. Okay, our burn is going to be in an hour, so let's speed this along a little bit. Okay. I just don't want to overshoot our targeting and our warping, which I'm prone to do. Because I just want to get places. I don't want to sit around here doing nothing. Let's go down to 1 minute. Okay. And do our little song and dance here. We need to turn around to retrograde. Okay, keep it there. Speed it up a little bit again. T-5 we're going to burn. Should I be following this? Or a burn? I'm not sure. Okay. Let's keep it there. So how did we do? Periapsis is 14 kilometers. Our apoapsis is way out there. But we're going to bring that down as well. It looks a little bit close, the periapsis. But it should be enough so we don't crash into any mountains and whatnot. Okay. Let's bring down the periapsis. Make it nice and even, like so. Okay, and we're gonna have 310 around there meters per second left in that fuel tank. So that's nice. We're gonna transfer that over in a minute here. But first we're gonna have to warp over here. Okay. And turn this monstrosity again, which is very heavy machinery. I feel like it was easier to control yesterday. Maybe it's because it's so elongated here.